Hello everybody, and we had a very interesting 2 days where crypto went up quite a lot. We are talking Bitcoin going up in 2 days time 7%, which is just not that little, and Ethereum went up in 2 days time about 10%, and at the same time during these 2 days the stocks went down. So this is something interesting happening, and I want to update you on a couple of things in crypto. Before I do, I also want to announce that I am changing from the daily videos. I am not going to be doing every single work day video anymore. What I'm gonna be doing now is the weekly videos. I will do 1 or 2 videos per week, and this is also reflecting the boringness of the markets that we are at the moment, and I think this is how it's going to be for the most part of the year. Believe it or not, and it's not good for the traders, it's not good for the viewers, it's not basically like it's kind of a good year to study, to prepare for what's coming after. Unless you are in like precious metals that are beyond exciting, but I'm not gonna be talking about the precious metals today. I'm gonna be talking about cryptos. So basically what happened is that we are already here. This is for Bitcoin. As you can see, this is the January barometer for this year. I have it earlier than the other accounts because I'm rendering it as we go. I'm not waiting for the end of January. And as you can see, the barometer is showing the top in the middle of February, but I showed you in the past, in the previous videos, I showed you that these tops always got front run by 1 month or even more than that. So it's not going to be the second half of February, this top, it's going to be likely sooner. And also this top, the barometer is showing the top around 102,000 Bitcoin, which is correlating with this red line. This red line is the 50-week moving average. And there is so many trapped people on that line, including myself. I have also traded that line. I bought my Bitcoins here as well, and I bought them very poorly and 116k here. So these were very poor buys, and I'm basically trapped, and I am going to be exiting at that line, and we're very close to that line, and there is many people like that. I know a lot of people panic dropped in this here, in this time when we lost the 50-week moving average, because the 50-week moving average was very widely watched by everybody. I've seen Henrik Seberg talk about it as well. I've just seen it, so many people talk about that line. So so many people saw it, but many more, including myself, are trapped and waiting when we hit that line again. And we are about to hit it within a month's time for sure. Okay? But we still should actually slow down a bit. We are just going too fast, too furious. But who knows? Maybe it's good. Maybe it's going to be it this week. Anyway, also I wanted to show you that this line, the 50-week moving average and the barometer, is coinciding with this green level. And I'm sure you already, or most of you know what this green level is. This is the Fibonacci. I basically drew the whole move on the log scale. We're on log scale from the whole move from the top to bottom. I drew it on. I drew Fibonacci's here, and the 0.5 Fib, okay, is, let me make this smaller like this, is basically 101,000 Bitcoin, okay. And this green level, if you go to the past, if we are in the bear market, if this is a bear market rally, okay, then that's green level. That is going to be where we top for at least some time. Okay, just like the barometer is showing then return, but then strong bigger top, actually like 110,000 already. But I also showed you in the past with different videos that the barometers always kind of underestimate these drops. So if the barometer shows we are gonna drop back to 92,000, this could, believe it or not, this could be below the 80,000 drop. Okay, and in that case we're not gonna get new higher high, but probably higher lower highs. But I wanted to show you when it comes to the bear markets, just let's have a look at 2022. And I could go down more to the past to show you different bear market dead cat bouncers. And basically the story goes that they usually end at 0.5 Fib on log scale. Look at the March 2022. That was 47,000 Bitcoin. Just look the precision. This was precisely hit, and then, you know, it went down. Look at different things. Look at Ethereum. Okay. Excuse me. This is maybe... no, maybe this is good. So the Ethereum is now only like 8% away from the 0.5 Fib. Look at 2022. I have to make this larger so you can see it properly. Look at 2022. Look where Ethereum bounced in April, March-April 2022. It was the 0.5 Fib. And you know, we all know what happened after that. Okay, look at Solana. Okay, let me show Solana chart. This is Solana. Look at Solana 2022. Look at, let me enlarge this. Look at the precision by which it hit the 0.5 Fib on log scale. Okay, what happened then? Okay, like you did not want to be in Solana. Look where we are. Solana actually. Solana is the one coin or major coin that I've figured that it has still some actually way to go. And I can also try to draw for you live some other coin. Let's try Doge. Doge, it's major coin, okay? It's a major coin, although it is a meme coin. Let's draw first. I did not draw this ahead of time, so I don't know what result am I going to get. Actually, Doge was in the steady decline since the Doge has a very different chart. It did not make the new all-time highs in November 2021. So, but maybe Cardano. Let's try to draw Cardano live. I know I have quite few lines in this chart. Actually, Cardano had also very poor bounce in the March 2022. I don't think Cardano worked actually. Cardano did not bounce back to the green level. But the other major coins, they did. I suppose that if you go lower down the rankings, if you go to less liquid coins, you have just lesser chance to see the correct technical behavior. And right now, Cardano, if it would want to come back to the green, it would be 57 cents. It's quite far from it actually. Anyway, I just wanted to show you for all the major coins, including Ethereum, Bitcoin, 0.5 Fib was where we topped, and we're almost there. So this was, I guess, the main point of this video. So thank you for sticking with me. I will be probably, if I see something interesting from now on, I will more likely just do an exposed as opposed to a video like this. But I will still keep doing, at least for the next 3 months, I will be still doing some kind of a weekly video series where I will be updating you on anything interesting I might see.